Welcome back everyone to Age of Wonders 4, a fantasy strategy game where you build your own empire and lead it to victory and glory. This time we play as a Dark Order empire, emphasizing an equal split between Order and, well, Shadow, in which we also excel at cavalry units, which we have built right now and currently are recruiting some subjugators. However, we are already nearing the end of the game because we are already able to build beacons of unity, which is surprisingly fast, honestly. But yeah, well, I guess that's just how the game works. I mean, to be fair, I've been playing around the difficult parameter quite a bit to find like a good mix, because some difficult modifiers make some playstyles of the game too powerful, while others just make the game too easy in general, like with no modifiers, like this one for example. We are still playing on challenging plus, yes, but that doesn't mean it's actually challenging, at least not for me. So next playthrough we will definitely adapt that, but for now we have some cities to conquer and to defend, so let us focus on that. Oh, well, and look at that, the mortar army attacks us. However, we are, well, we have a 1 HP Tyrant Knight. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I wanna see how the auto combat resolves the situation. Well, 1 fleece, that can be done better. Okay, this is going to be rather easy than not. Let us first start off with a Dragon's Breath, maybe, depending on how many units we'll hit. 2, it's okay, I guess, because we will be doing something that prohibits us to use this breath anyways after that. I've never had a bone dragon before, so... What? Oh, the acid. Okay, they certainly adapted or changed a little bit of the excuse me, effects in the game. Let's also replace or switch positions. Thank you, that is going to be a full heal once the turn ends, I am sure of it. Also, we can now dominate, actually dominate the target, and meanwhile ignoring, just look at this, 90% chance of permanently dominating the unit. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty good. Like, god damn. I would need to choose, however, how I would like to position. Excuse me. I would honestly just instantly dominate him right here. There we go. Permanent domination. And the herring shot, well, a triple attack, or I think a herring shot would be better suited for now. Because, look at this, we can inflict a lot of damage while also distracting them. And position ourselves right up their buttholes. That is truly splendid. Actually, right up both of their buttholes, like this. Beautiful. And next up, yeah, I don't know about these ones. Or just honestly go for the ranged boys and spit at them. Like so. And these ones, they cannot attack them. Nah, it should be fine. We're just gonna weaken them, I guess. Boop. And... scoop. Healing ourselves in the process. Okay, Okay, can the wizard... I'm not sure, can wizards, like these units, can they miss and hit somebody else? I mean, out of our units, is that possible? Is that legal? Let's position ourselves like this, and we can use cause despair as well, inflicting decreased morale while also having most of them debuffed by the aura of our Tyrant Knight. So all in all, a very great synergy, and as you saw just there, a lot of heal as well. Absolutely magnificent. Yeah, how did the AI lose so much of my military force there? Look, like they got a kill, but we can just revive them with Kalk-Thum now because we have Raise Undead. Oh, also, their cool helmets are gone now as well. Why? I don't get it. The helmets look so cool. They actually synergize well with the style of being undead because, you know, they hit their ugly faces. So, yeah, I don't really... Oh, they have an action point left. Interesting. Yeah, so why do you remove that feature? It was so well suited. Oh well. And well, look at that. Actually, wait. Did the auto-resolve capture this unit as well? Well, but the question remains, what did auto-resolve do to mess these two up? That remains a question that will never see an answer. And no, I would not like to recruit a garbage unit. Thank you for asking, game. As a BBB wants eternal bed chambers for a meager amount of gold. Hell no, man. What the hell is this question? And with our warlock we can go for Claim Soul. One of the best abilities if you have to ask me, which we will use in Pirate Cove, most definitely. Oh, interesting, look at this. We can annex an enemy province if we were to be at war against them and if we had pillaged that province. Very interesting, but no, we don't want to go... Oh yeah, they founded the city well. We want to go for eternal bed chambers though, giving us, well, if they annexed this region, we kinda would have, yeah, we really would have been soft locked to getting eternal bed chambers, which might have been a reason to declare war on these suckers if they did that in the first place. And we're about to fight a huge war. Well, wait. Who is involved? 4 armies? Our ally as well? What does this mean? No, just us. Okay, yeah, good. Well, we are way superior in force in comparison to our enemy right here. But I do want to check out the auto-resolve. And... yeah. Ooh. Are you serious? What? We were that strong? Game? Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Not a single one died. That's crazy. Holy crap, I need to play on higher difficulties. I need to do that. Holy crap. Holy crap. And intimidating aura has been researched. let's go for... I completely forgot anything I wanted to go for, but I will see something good when I do. Oh, yep, there it is. A Domain of Death. 20 steady stability as well as undead deal even more damage. Oh yeah, we need more damage. It's so stupid. We have so much damage already. And well, since everything kind of changed, it's so weird. It kind of feels like a different game, honestly. And I'm not sure if that's good or not. Let's also go for Knight for Timok the Dread Knight. Giving him some nice stats. You know, he looks good with his helmet. I don't understand why they wanted to remove the helmet so badly. Oh, he doesn't have a good... yeah, I wanted to give him this helmet, I remember. Oh, who else? Oh, nobody leveled up, okay. And yeah, I've gotten myself in quite a situation. But listen, I got stunned, and every unit of this infestation just thought, how about we ignore everything in this entire battle and just focus on the giant squid? Yes, highly inefficient, but hey, that's how AI works sometimes. No one can do anything about it. Don't win the battle. Just kill the ruler. Just kill the heroes. Again, another prime example of how fucking stupid they are sometimes. But they're actually retreating. I think they... Okay, if he is able to attack... Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect. Absolutely great. Nice, yes, good job. You accomplished your deal. Yay. Oh, you actually almost managed to kill my dragon as well. You little asshole. You know what? You know what? You know what? That was actually pretty... Just kidding. Man, why is the AI like this? Yeah, that's what he deserves, man. What the fuck, dude? Holy bananas. So dumb. Man, yeah, if this wasn't... what else can I say, okay? It's okay, it's okay. I'm not mad at all. You know, we have so much money, we can just revive him, that's not an issue. But it's just... Why? Why do you do that? You know, why does the AI do that? Man, it's not even that great of... Like, I'm sure they could have killed another unit if they focused better. But they just went for, like, not just one unit even, like multiple units, but they just went for... just for the hero. Like, see what I mean? Like, they ignored everything. They tanked so many opportunity attacks where I was like, what are you doing? Guys, what the shit are you doing? But hey, they got a kill. You know what? Fuck you. There you go. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Lost our ruler, but he can be revived at the cost of some squabbles. Oh wait, we got an eagle? Oh fuck. That's nice. Helm of the... Okay, Helm of the Warrior is pretty good as well. Excessive shit. That's what it should be called. And yeah, just to demonstrate. Yeah, I don't even need to go to the city. We can just go to the crypt, call Cthulhu, and resurrect that bad boy for 400 stones. Hey, bruh, you got some stones for me, for a homie? Bruh, you got some stones? Hell yeah, get some stones, dude. How many stones you want? How many stones you looking for, man? I don't know, just a couple of bricks, you know. Oh my, what is this? Wrapped in bloody bandages, the chairwoman of the Fallen Angels Council greets you with pride. What the hell is a chairwoman? Strength and blood, Emperor Calcifer Windhorn, as she exclaims with a raised fist. The weak fall on the battlefield, the frail are culled like vermin in their holes. No tactic is too gruesome when it wins a battle. We fallen angels adopt our enemy's strengths and we triumph. The Council has collected your general's most effective tactics, so that all fallen angels may be drilled for victory. Ooh, we get a new trait, Mark of the Butcher. We gain -10 alignment. Units of this race earn more experience, and cities of this race lose for each population. That's not good. Listen, guys. This sounds like garbage to me, okay? This sounds like garbage. Oh my goodness. Well, we can afford relationship negativity. It's just it has nothing good. Mark of the Butcher. Okay, we already had one of these in the previous playthrough, but this is so bad. I'm sorry. Victory turns to defeat if it makes us abandon our principles. We cannot abandon all of our principles, as we are good after all. The fallen angels will gain no new traits. Yes, hopefully. We lose city's ability for 6 turns, gain positive alignment. At least we don't lose Imperium. But is that even worth? I mean, we have so much Imperium. I guess we can. Glory to the Council, but the military training you leave to me. I think this is a little bit better, because we also don't need the positive alignment. We are already at max. So yeah, let's sacrifice our Imperium. God damn it. Oh, also, Intimidation Aura is ready to be cast. Increase or inflicts weakening. Oh, they have an interesting glow now up their heads. Interesting. Oh, and look at that. People start disliking us. We were denounced. You are not very nice. And wait, Ors is still standing? What is going on there? Oh, of course we're gonna take the money. Don't know how I should proceed with our political side. I guess we should slowly antagonize Aerie and ally with our dude here. Why do you dislike us? Denouncement untrustworthy. Ah, because of the denouncement. Threat level, okay, that is also understandable. Yeah, is this something we can do? No, we're already friendly. Oh, maybe if we pronounce a declaration of I don't like you. Let's pay for our transgressions here, whatever we did there. So they like us a little bit more. Look at that! Positive attitude. Maybe we can even ally with them. Let's see. Let's keep everything pretty neutral as it is. And we can annex the Chanting Tower. 15 mana, 15 knowledge, and 5 Urium income. Nice. And next we're gonna use tyrannical exploitation on, well, guess who? Our own people. Well, sorry guys, but you provide just the best resources. including a lot of knowledge, so we really want that, honestly. Also, other rulers have forged an alliance. I did not know they had a defensive pact to begin with. I mean, the two dragons we have in our realm. But oh well. Anyways, the Domain of Death has been researched, meaning we can go for our next tome, tier 4. It will be first the Tome of the Reaper, because this... or wait a second. Actually... excuse me. Right now, maybe. So, I've been thinking about going for the Tome of Supremacy as well, besides the Reaper Tome. Because there are actually... oh, look at that, Magic Finder units benefit from Supreme Magic, for example. Yeah, a lot has changed. To be... well... as you know, but honestly both tomes don't necessarily give a lot, you know? Not a great lot, but it does have some... I mean, we maybe we'll summon some Reapers, but that's really not what I intend to go for, if I'm being honest. Excuse me. You know what, even because of our current affinity status, I kind of want to lean more into Shadow Affinity, and also since we will not really be taking advantage of the Reaper, it has little sense to actually go for this tome in my opinion. So let us just go for once for the Tome of Oblivion, which we didn't had either so far. It has pretty good spells like Ritual of Somania, Fog of Insanity and Sleep of Oblivion. Devouring Void also is interesting. I don't think I'll be using the Living Fog, however. But the spells really are, well, Sleep of Oblivion pretty much speaks for itself, insta-killing a unit and incapacitating it basically for 3 turns straight. Really good. Fog of Insanity, really good defensive spell for your city. Enemies have a 20% chance of gaining insanity every turn when they fight there. Yeah, that's really great. And Ritual of Somania basically has a chance of 90% that every or each unit has a 90% chance of becoming stunned for 2 turns, which allows us to just instantly wipe them out at the start of battle. So I would go for this first even, although they have an exemplar here, so maybe we go for... nah, I want the Shadow Affinity actually. So Tome of Oblivion is the winner for now.
Death is not truly the opposite of life. The end is part of the journey. The true opposite of life is oblivion. When you have mastered this understanding, when you can harness the essence of the void and cast your enemies into non-existence, then you will truly command life, death, and what really lies beyond.
Very philosophical do we get here, don't we? Ritual of Somania, let's log on to this and to get Sleep of Oblivion, making our auto resolve also generally stronger, I would say. Okay, what has happened? What the oh, they were at war and he finished her off. Oh. Oh. Wow. What? I did not expect that. Ari Kiastir banished to the void. Kiastir banished to the void. A gust of rumors thunders through the realm. Ari Kiastir has been defeated. Her empire lies in ruin. For better or worse, the banishment of High Sorceress Ari Kiastir left a vacuum in this world. Fortunately, vacuum and opportunity are the same in the affairs of Godir. You must do better against your rivals than the fallen High Sorceress could. Which we are. No. Listen, we can go for the good enlightenment. We have enough gold. Send the Forsaken Free Cyrune some alms out of sympathy. Because after all, we are good. The treaty has expired. Oh, really, game? Did it now? Bounty has been posted. You want to capture? Well, I'm gonna capture it, okay? I'm just not gonna, do it with force. Orts! This is Orts, right? For some reason, yeah, I don't know what I assume could have happened was that they excuse me. They focused their main forces on winning the war against Quarter Phoenix. Then the ruler fell, whatever, and he was besieging their throne city at the time and now conquered it. Well, how interesting. And well, we just have enough Whispering Stones to assign everyone with one. Boosting, also we are very fairly boosted in that aspect as well. You know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for some Faithful Whispers here and there. Okay, which one is the least Telesfolk, I guess? We can do you first with this. And then go from there. And our vassals took care of an infestation. Nice. Sleep of Oblivion has also been researched. Our research is really ramping up here. Oh, he also has this intimidating aura blessing thing. Let's go for Ritual of Somania, I suppose. And yeah, wait, that's ours? No, that's... I think that belongs to Quarter Phoenix still, right? And going for Shadow Skull Keep. The ruins of a massive stronghold dating back to an age when the first civilizations made a stand against rampant gargantuan monsters and magical storms. Although battered, its weathered walls still offer a degree of protection to those within, as well as those nearby during times of strife. Draft Imperium. Ooh, what was that? Well, it should really not be an issue right here. Scouting the castle, Kalkthu witnessed a rather morbid argument. We stem them with mushrooms, Carl, hears the deep voice of a river troll say. More creamy that way. No, another voice that sounds the same disagrees. We cook little spiritual humanoids in butter. You idiot, yet another one of them yells. We roast them with vinegar. None of them listens to the protests of their ingredients. A group of spiritual humanoids cowering... Oh, what? Demonkin? Cowering in a corner. Should Kalkthu interfere before the river trolls their rescue attack? Yeah, well, I don't think we need to see this. There we go. Whoopsie. Butcher ogre, yet no, I don't want that. Salt and vinegar aftermath. With the hungry brutes no longer a threat, Kalkthu can rescue their traumatized victims. It was all my fault, their leader, an animist, explains. These merchants trusted us to protect them, but 2 days ago those monstrous cannibals overwhelmed us at nightfall. The animist bows his head. Everyone in this company owes you their lives. How can we repay you? They look interesting. What do you have as a race transformation? Spiritual humanoids. Signs of flame? I don't think that's it. But I wouldn't know either. Reveler's Heart. Vessels of Chaos. Turns the target into a conduit of chaos energies. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why they're so interesting. That really looks interesting, to say the least. And I guess the helm was removed also because of the horns. Because he's an animist and they tend to lose. Well, this race transformation tends to, well, get rid of some accessories. Your craft chest is what we are interested in. Are we really, though? Or is it production? Market your goods at Newing and we will all reap the benefits of this adventure. Yep, I kinda want that. Well, we are kinda... Okay, well, what do we go for now? Collector? Yeah, we can afford it, I guess. Kinda wanna have a bathhouse now, too. Oh well, let's go for collector. And we are in reach to besiege Bosengrau. But before we do that, let us go for +1 siege project. Well, because we can afford it, obviously. And now that we can, let us just go besiege. And now this is where it gets interesting. Okay, 4 turns to break that siege. Unfortunate because we do not have the magic material in order to afford Siege Breaker, which would make this a little bit faster. Subjugating Raid we will be doing, obviously, because this is the main source now for our population gain. Because we do not intend to capture them already. No. This war is giving us so many resources and alignments. And sooner than not, a lot of population as well. So, we will be keeping this war. I've already sent Kalkthu to deal with the repetitive task once we have breached and slaughtered their remaining forces, and then we will keep a very interesting phase between us. But we will not be killing them yet, of course not. What else we will be going for? Harass Defenders always seems like a really good choice, so let's go for that. Bolt Repeaters, Subjugating Raid, and Harass Defenders. Pretty nice. And we have another event, Fox Pass. During diplomatic negotiations, a magistrate Gondo Star Scepter of Orts approaches you, quaking with anger. This is outrage. This is an outrage, Gondo Star Scepter shouts. I received reports of your heroine Hacketh demise, bad-mouthing me, insulting my appearance, even doing an impression of me while wearing a polar bear mask. Yes, because you look like a polar bear. Hacketh demise seems to think she can hide herself behind you, her emperor, but I demand there be consequences. Gondo Star Scepter seems to be deeply insulted by the actions of your heroine. Well, we don't want to negatively influence our legions, of course. We can go for the lower morale because all of her units are undead, so it would only be halved. So we don't lose anything with that. Or we gain allegiance for free with 80%. So yeah, you know what? Let's go for our order affinity check. Despite Hekath demises misconduct, are you not above such petty jokes, Gondo Starsky Scepter? Yes! Okay. I thought for a second my misspelling of that one word would have caused that failure. Also, we have a new Empire development skill. Units gain universal camouflage in your domain. Oh, only in our domain. Your cities gain +4 vision range. Well, you can never have enough vision range now, can you? It does cost a lot, so... yeah, let's not... but we have so much Imperium income. We can generally we can afford it. So let's pick it. Alright, now Quara Phoenix wants a defensive pact with us, which is actually ideal now, because they are allied to Aritsal, which currently kinda hates us for whatever reason. Threat level. Oh, we have a grievance with him? Well, let's do it. I am glad that you are so cool. I know, Silverpot. Well, I still really don't want that. Can we sell you some? The thing is, I think we need all of our magic materials, so... also, I don't want them to have them. So, yeah, fuck off. Okay, I kind of want to see now, what is that grievance? Settle grievance. The Cult of a Wingtone is planning to cast all runes into the astral void. Of course I'm doing that. Listen, man, you're not gonna be causing a war. I can just buy myself innocence. Well, you were lying to, well, in the first place. Rivalry, friendship has ended. Why? Why don't you want to be my friend? Come on, money. Alright? It's money time. Let's do money. Oh yeah, also Domain of Death we can cast. Let's do it in our throne city first, because why not? Okay, this doesn't really change the domain itself. But yeah, the modifiers do apply. So now we have orderly city spitability, almost harmony, giving us 15%. Pretty good. And we can annex eternal bedchambers, 25 knowledge and 5 imperium. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what to build here next. Oh, look at that. We can cast the sustained city spells on vassals? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Is that a new feature or was that there before? Well, we want some more Domain of Death in Donar Tour, I would say. As this is also going to be a city we will be defending for our beacons of unity, which well, we should already be moving back to our city. I think we should do okay though. Yeah, I don't know about that. Also, I just noticed I have placed the beacons a little bit. Oh, this, okay, only this beacon a little bit stupid because, well, should have placed it more into the center of everything else so we could easily react to all in this domain. Oh, well. Oh, somebody has captured Orts. Oh, well, that is a little bit unfortunate. Hey, why so aggressive? I'm just a really nice person. What is our war justification? They have insulted us. Okay, yeah, that's good. Also, Ritual of Somania has been researched. We will not be able to cast this, by the way. Fog of Insanity, target friendly city and make it super epic and cool for 200. Well, okay, it is a good spell after all. Now our ruler leveled up thanks to nothing, and I kinda want to go for Master of Order for this, because this allows us to get Dome of Protection, which is pretty good, and Mending Touch, a free heal. So I really want to go for that, although I will not go onto... wait. Okay, I will go onto those, I would say, because I thought we were able to get the Execute right now, which we cannot, however. If I would have gone into Frenzy, we could have gotten it, but now, oh well. Oh well, oh well. We have to be a little bit more patient, I suppose. Dome of Protection is a really good tankiness thing that makes all of our units within a 2 hex radius very, very tanky and very, very resistant. So I really like it, to be honest. Let's take it. Also, the breach has been made, and we can... Well, what does the auto-resolve say to this? What? What the... Okay, you know what? Just because it was such an important battle, let's watch the replay, actually. Because now I'm curious how the battle ended up. And how the AI played. Yes, harassed defenders, everyone takes damage. Hex-packed. I can imagine this battle is going to be long to watch. But I mean, the AI did well, or is it the build that is so good? Because if the AI messes up, which it probably did with the Bone Drake, you can always revive, right? So the build itself is pretty good. Every unit of ours is revivable. So this we can also not ignore. The forces were sort of equal. I mean, they had 4.7k, I believe. We had 5.2, I would say. And yeah, well, great positioning on that and AI. You need to spread out. Stoopies. Classical AI mistake. Okay, they can shoot from over there? That's crazy. Okay, that's a lot of damage. The thing is, our heroes did die, but there's this rule that if the heroes die in auto-resolve, they get revived. Which, I don't know if... I wouldn't say it's cheating, because in auto-resolves, you really don't want the AI to lose your heroes, right? Like, the AI plays sort of stupid sometimes, and so the loss of a hero is pretty grave. So I would still keep that on. Oh yeah, right, dome of protection. Well, not a great place to do it. Better, you would have been better off to place it more in front where it could have benefited you with defenses. And the second turn is spent defending again? What are you doing? Oh, guys. Hello? What are you defending? You have 2 bolt repeaters. They have 4 onagers. This is not a good call. But also interesting to see the AI play this out. Okay, now you're attacking. Well, that's gonna be the death of our Bone Drake, definitely. Hexpact is really, really strong. Like, Warlock, Death Knight. I don't know why. I mean, it's every game, I suppose. Every game, Necromancy and all of that stuff is always broken. Every single time. It never gets old. Just Necromancy all over the place. And factions with undead. I don't know why games tend to make them practically unstoppable. I mean, they are pretty cool as well. Okay, that was a really good shot. Also, it hit 3 times, right? Wait, did he just do the curse? He'll probably still attack. But, huh. Alright, this was the subjugator. He did the oppress thing and now the hero is fleeing. Yeah. Okay, kind of was like expecting the charge attack from this one here. Okay, listen, he's fleeing. I don't think you need to kill him. Kinda a waste. And from what it looks like, what are you doing? Okay. That wasn't really good. Well, the AI is, of course, the AI isn't playing perfectly, okay? Also, since the update, the music has been a little bit scuffed. For example, right now there's no music, and if I go ahead and do like this, it should return. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't, which is just really weird. But anyways. Yeah, also Joy Siphonix, like everything related to Shadow Affinity is so broken. Joy Siphonix don't only give you joy, but rob the enemy of the joy. Okay, there is the music again. I think. Am I imagining this? That's a lot of auras. Aura experts. How damn, so many are fleeing already. This is crazy. I believe we don't even have all of our ambitions yet for our ruler. Oh yeah, right, this is the new track. Or a new track, rather said. Really is something new to just watch a battle play out and not participate in it, really. But this is a huge battle. I really want to see how it went. And I suppose you do too. And since the AI flawlessly won that, why not? And there goes our first hero. I wonder if some of or if one of our other heroes goes to revive him, or if they just leave him dead. I mean, there's no need for them to revive him because he does have resurgence, or like low resurgence, like that kind of stuff, because it's an auto-resolve. But I'm really curious if they do revive him nonetheless. Because it would be maybe a good move. Of course not necessary, but yeah. The left side is still standing strong. Okay, we have 2 retaliation attacks. Oh, he only attacked once. Yeah. I really like to have 2 retaliations attacks. This is due to our weapons, because with lifesteal this pairs super well. If somebody were to attack us frontline, like more than once, he would practically deal no damage and receive all the damage there is. And I think Berserk, yeah, Berserk activated for our ruler, which is not really great. I mean, we're probably even better off without this Berserk thing. And I've noticed that every time I fight subjugators, or subjugators are controlled by the AI, they only use oppress. I mean, I can understand, because oppress is the best option most of the time, unless you're too far away to use oppress, or the enemy has something like heartless or cold-blooded, where oppress is gonna be inefficient. Unless that is the case, oppress is most of the time the best option, so I do understand where the AI is coming from. And I would say the Bone Dragon dies and gets revived. That is my guess. And there goes the ruler almost. He does have slip away, but that does not matter. There we go. Nice. No more spells for the enemy, but also the enemy has well, spell jammer, as you can see here, because of one of our... Wait. Originates from Milika Yob. That's the enemy. Did I equip the necklace? Shouldn't the enemy also have Spelljammer? Maybe I forgot to equip it, honestly. I need to check again. Oh no. Oh well, anyways, it doesn't matter. What spells did we cast anyways? I don't think any spells of ours require soul. And I haven't seen Sleep of Oblivion, I think. Yeah, and everyone is fleeing. This is holy. Like, yeah, okay, there goes our Bone Dragon. Now the question of the century: who revives him? Because the Bone Dragon did end up fully healthy again. Well, not fully healthy, yeah, he had 1 HP. Okay, there it is. Who are you? Our heroine. I forgot her name. Hacketh the Mice. There it is. Yeah, why don't... Listen. Why don't you focus on the enemies that are not fleeing yet? Maybe that's gonna be a better strategy. Yeah, they really prioritize killing the fleeing enemies. Like, this is the most scary part about reanimations. Like, imagine you barely managed to defeat a bone dragon, and then the enemy just revives him with 70% of his health. Like, I remember when we played Kahith Tarakt, we had a similar scenario, and they revived the bone drake, and it was like, no, no, holy crap. Okay, from my understanding, there's only one enemy left that is not fleeing, which is Iron Golem. Oof. Yeah, why don't you attack the... Okay, the attack got cancelled because he had slip away. Did he slip away twice now? Oh, he's not fleeing yet. Two? Okay, well, then we have two who are not fleeing yet. But the auras. The auras. Okay, now the last one, the last golem is fleeing, but the hero is not. I wonder if the hero is gonna flee because of all his allies routing. Ah man, that never gets old. The classic status abnormality death, right in front of the... how many times did it happen to me? To be fair. I mean, yeah, we did die with all of our heroes pretty much, so I'm kind of waiting for... Yeah, he's probably gonna kill our hero. Or not. Wait, oh yeah, our ruler is still alive too. Okay. And... Or does he survive the battle like this? Maybe he survives it. And he revives our other hero. See what I mean? So you can just keep going like this. Unlimited. I've also given them, by the way, a wand. Making it... Okay, that's the last enemy. Making it that they have an additional revive, should they need to. I mean, they have one revive that takes 2 turns of cooldown, and then they have one revive that is once per battle. Okay, now that was the last. Okay, apparently that wasn't the last enemy. Oh, that's a crash. Okay. And that was the first and last replay we're going to watch, I suppose. Or if we do, I will make sure to save beforehand. Well, we did get a lot of souls, however, from this, and knowledge as well. A lot of resources too. Now the game obviously expects us to claim victory for good and wrap them to the ground, but yet we are not going to do yet. What we are going to do is going to be a little bit different from that. So first we are clearing out the last forces. Okay, one had to flee. That kind of sucks. Okay, this sucks as well. Did we okay, oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Celebrating the defeat of Mikala Yob. Mikala, we're not an elbow. Yet, you have crumbled the last defenses of Milika Yob and cast her into the astral void, banishing her from this realm. Whatever schemes Milika Yob had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of her misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. Her engineering wind dancers, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy, O glorious Emperor. whatever the future holds, Milika Yob is a thorn in your side no more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? Share no expense, giving more. Ooh, wait. Yeah, no. We're gonna do. The save no expense. Yes. Okay. That. Yeah. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. We're gonna vassalize the city. In that case. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I suppose we will not be making use of the exploitation in this game because we also got the beacons of unities almost up and ready, and we need to defend them once they stand. So with that being said, well, again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.